We've all felt overwhelmed by the demands of everyday life at some point. The pressure to do more, achieve increasingly ambitious goals, and respond quickly to all stimuli can seem unbearable. However, the secret to effective productivity lies not in doing more, but in doing the right things calmly and clearly. And that's where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy, born in Greece and popularized in Rome by thinkers such as Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus. Its basic principle is simple. We cannot control everything that happens around us, but we can control how we react to it. The key to a calmer and more productive life lies in mastering our minds, rather than letting the outside world dominate us. Imagine a typical day. The alarm goes off. You're already late, the traffic is chaotic, and your work email is flooded with urgent messages. For many, this is the perfect recipe for stress. But Stoicism teaches that it's not the event itself that stresses us, but the interpretation we give to it. By learning to react calmly, we become more efficient and less susceptible to emotional traps. In this series of chapters, we will explore 10 Stoic habits that can transform your day, helping you be productive without emotional exhaustion. We're not talking about frenetic productivity or an obsession with endless to-do lists, but a simple and focused way of life where you do what is necessary with serenity and purpose. Adopting these habits is not something that happens overnight. It takes practice and patience. But as you progress, you will realize how small daily changes make a big impact over time. A calmer and more productive day doesn't mean there won't be challenges, but that you'll be prepared to face them with a clear mind and emotional balance. In the next chapters, we'll delve into each of these habits, starting with the first, how planning the night before can make your morning easier and reduce stress. Preparing for the next day, even in a simple way, is the first step to taking control of your routine and starting each morning on the right foot. Now that we've established the concept of Stoicism and highlighted the importance of a productive day with inner peace, let's take the next step, planning the day the night before. One of the most important principles of Stoicism is anticipating what can be controlled, and that starts the night before. Planning the next day is not just an organizational practice, but a way to reduce anxiety and gain mental clarity before the sun even rises. Imagine the feeling of waking up already knowing what your priorities are for the day. Instead of being carried away by unexpected emails or insistent notifications, you take control from the start, knowing what needs to be done and where to start. This is purposeful productivity. Every action of your day is guided by a previously drawn plan. However, nighttime planning doesn't have to be complex. It's as simple as defining 3 main tasks you need to accomplish the next day. This avoids mental overload and keeps you focused on the essentials. When everything is a priority, nothing is. Another important point is to also prepare the physical and mental environment. Organizing your desk, setting out your clothes, and writing down your wake-up time are small gestures that signal to your brain that the next day is already pre-structured. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Tomorrow will be easier if you prepare today." Additionally, nightly planning includes a brief reflection on what was done during the day that is ending. What went well? What could have been better? If, by chance, the plan doesn't go as expected, that's okay. The goal of planning is to guide, not to stiffen. Unforeseen events will arise, and that's fine. What matters is knowing how to get back on track and keep your mind focused on what can be controlled. In the next chapter, we will explore how to accept and deal with the unexpected calmly. According to Epictetus, it's not things that disturb us, it's the views we have of them. The key is to accept that we don't control what happens, but we can control our reaction. When something goes awry, instead of wasting time lamenting, a Stoic seeks to accept and adapt quickly. Think of a river that finds a rock in its path. It doesn't stop, but flows around it. Accepting the unexpected doesn't mean passivity, but resilience. Ask yourself, what can I do from here? If the problem has a solution, why worry? And if it has no solution, worrying is equally useless. Another useful practice is to include time margins in your daily planning to deal with unforeseen events. As Seneca said, life is like a play. It is our part to act it well, not to control it. So throughout the day, remember, Unforeseen events are inevitable, but stress is optional. Every obstacle is an opportunity for Stoic practice, an exercise in patience, focus, and serenity. In Stoicism, the idea of living intentionally is essential to avoid the feeling that the day has been wasted. Ask yourself, what is truly important to me today? How can I stay calm in the face of challenges? What kind of person do I want to be throughout this day? If your intention for the day is work calmly and focused, this phrase will guide all your decisions. When a notification or an unexpected task arises, you can ask yourself, is this aligned with the intention I set for today? Additionally, setting an intention doesn't mean filling your day with tasks. It's about doing less, but with more depth and attention. Another recommended practice is to write down your intention for the day on a piece of paper or mentally record it while having your morning coffee. With a clear intention, you become less susceptible to emotional swings and impulsive decisions. At the end of the day, the feeling of having done each task with full attention is rewarding. In the next chapter, we'll talk about how the practice of daily gratitude can help keep your mind balanced and increase your emotional resilience. Seneca said, "Be happy with what you have while you work for what you want." A simple way to practice gratitude is to take a few minutes to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. Remember, the important thing is to recognize these small blessings and value them. Simplification also extends to daily tasks. Evaluate your to-do list and identify the essential tasks that truly need your attention. A clean and minimalist workspace helps to clear the mind and promotes a sense of peace. When you reduce the noise around you, it becomes easier to identify and pursue your goals with determination. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into the importance of taking time for reflection and self-awareness. These practices, along with the Stoic habits we've discussed, can significantly enhance your productivity and overall well-being. If you're ready to embrace a more balanced and fulfilling life, subscribe to our channel for more insights and practical tips on Stoicism and productivity. Together, let's unlock the power of this ancient philosophy to transform our daily lives. Subscribe now to your channel name for more Stoic wisdom and practical tips to enhance your productivity and well-being.